Hi, my name is Presley Martin, and today I'm going to be talking about, does gender have an effect on family buying decisions? Have you ever thought about who usually decides what your family buys? For example, who decides what groceries to get, what clothes to buy, or even what car the family drives? In many households, these decisions are influenced by gender roles, and in different ways, men and women make purchasing decisions. Understanding this is important because it shows how families make choices and how businesses market their products. Today, I will explain how gender affects family buying decisions. Specifically, gender influences who makes certain purchases in the household, how men and women make decisions differently, and how marketing targets gender in different ways. First, gender can influence family buying decisions through traditional roles within the household. In many families, women are responsible for everyday purchases such as groceries, clothing, school supplies, and other household items. These items that families buy often, which gives women a strong control over many routine purchasing decisions. For example, a mother may choose what cereal the family eats for breakfast, what laundry detergent is used, or what backpacks the kids need for school. Because these items are bought so frequently, women often make many of the day-to-day purchasing decisions. On the other hand, men often are involved in the larger or more expensive purchases. These can include buying a car, choosing a new TV, or deciding on financial products. For example, a father might research different car models or compare TV brands before the family makes a purchase. Even though gender roles are becoming more balanced, these patterns still exist in many households today. Another reason gender affects family buying decisions is because men and women often approach decisions differently. Women are more likely to spend time comparing products, reading reviews, and thinking about how the purchase will benefit the entire family. They often focus on value, quality, and practicability. Men, however, often focus on more efficiency and specific product features. They may pay closer attention to things like brand reputation, performance, or technical specifications. For example, when a family buys a new TV, one parent might compare prices and read customer reviews to find the best value, and the other parent might focus on the screen size, picture quality, or brand reputation. These different decision-making styles help families look at purchases from multiple perspectives before making a final decision. In this slide, you can see on the right the pie chart of the family buying decisions by gender roles. First, you will see in the top right-hand corner the groceries, which has 35%, which women mostly purchase because these are a more easily and frequently bought item. And then the one to the left of that in the orange is the clothing for also bought by women, which is 25%, because this is another frequently bought and made purchase. And then at the bottom in the green left-hand corner, you can see the electronics, which is 20% of men, because these are mostly what men are buying. These are a less frequently bought item, but take more time when purchasing them. And then in the bottom right-hand corner, you see the red, which is also bought by men, and those are the cars. This is a less frequently bought item, but takes more time and consideration in the purchase. The pie chart shows that women tend to have more influence over everyday purchases, such as the groceries and clothing that are shown on this pie chart, and have more influence on making the largest portion of family buying decisions. And then in contrast, men are more involved in higher cost items like the electronics and the cars, which take more thought into purchasing them. And these highlight the traditional gender roles and how they still shape different types of purchasing choices. Marketing also plays a major role in how gender affects family buying decisions. Many advertisements are designed to target specific genders based on traditional expectations. For example, advertisements for food, cleaning products, and child-related items are often directed towards women. Meanwhile, advertisements for things like cars, tools, and technology are more commonly targeted towards men. Businesses do this because they understand that certain products are more likely to be purchased by specific members of the family. When companies recognize these patterns, they can design advertisements that better reach their target audience. This allows businesses to communicate more effectively and increase the chances that consumers will buy their products. In conclusion, gender plays an important role in family buying decisions. Traditional household roles often influence who is responsible for certain purchases, while men and women also approach different decisions making in different ways. In addition, marketing strategies frequently target gender differently, which can shape purchasing choices. Even though gender roles continue to change over time, gender still influences many families' purchasing decisions today. Understanding this influence can help businesses market their products more effectively and help families better understand how buying decisions are made.